the veteran Charleston Hughes of the Stampeders. There's been pretty constant heat on Lulay tonight without adding too much to the sack totals.
Yeah, I think BC's done a pretty nice job with a couple of long drives, but they're going to need some more of that here against this team backed up.
90 yards away from where they want to be. And Harris the handoff, trying to juke his way to the outside and nothing doing. Well, we talked to Marcus Howard yesterday. Got a face mask call. It's going against Edmonton.
That was just a really nice job of the Edmonton Eskimos rallying to the football, canceling all the gaps across the field.
Mask. Edmonton, 44. 15 yards into play, automatic first down.
It's Corey Jones.
I talked to Corey. He's enjoying playing the Canadian Football League his first year player from Wyoming, and a nice job of bouncing and stringing it. And then he just grabbed some titanium there. Well, they like Corey Jones. They don't like him doing that, but they like what he brings to the table.
First down, back into the hands of Harris. Not much there, brought down by Otha Foster. Mentioned we talked to Marcus Howard yesterday. Plenty of respect for the quarterback he's trying to track down tonight.
In my opinion, he's probably the top quarterback in the CFL right now. I mean, those guys, they're not winning, but I mean, he has the ability to make the pass on the run, and he still has the ability to run the ball. I mean, so you have to keep contained and try to stop him.
Ollie trying to contain Andrew Harris here, who slipped as he tried to cut it upfield, and J.C. Sherritt stops him short of the first down, and maybe just short of 100 yards for Harris on the night.
Yeah, just an incredible run. Just get a yard or two there, because people were disrupting this play in the backfield, and then too many athletes on the defensive side of the ball for the Edmonton Eskimos stringing it out to the sidelines.
So the defense for Edmonton has stiffened after a slow start to the second half. Another huge kick by Leone, and covered well by the Lions, including Eric Fraser on the tackle.
Some folks would have you believe that summer's over. Well, this DQ drumstick blizzard respectfully disagrees. Chocolatey, crunchy waffle pieces and peanuts. That's what summer tastes like. So hold your horses, sign people, because I'm holding on to my summer.
Introducing a summer classic.
We clear?
The new DQ Drumstick Blizzard. Chocolate-covered waffle cone pieces and peanuts blended to crunchy perfection. This is fan food, not fast food.
Razor, Ranger, Sportsman, Ace, Canada's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $74.99 after rebate. And all remaining 2015s get a free 2-year extended warranty during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance.
Well, a terrific ceremony at halftime, and our congratulations go out to athletic therapist Bill Rochelle, 40 years in the Canadian Football League, and Ken Kato Kitsuya, who's been with the Lions as their equipment man for the last 36 years, honored as members of the BC Lions Hall of Fame.
Can't tell you how much those two men right there meant to this organization, and we saw that car that Bill and Kato were riding around in. There's Kato's family. Ken Kasuya is Billy Rochelle's family. There's Kathy right there, second from the right, sitting down. That's his wife. And boy, they're just tremendous pillars of strength and consistency for the BC Lions. And Kato had some problems early in the year, as well as Billy. And the team stepped up big time, helped them out. And great recognition for them, and well-deserved being added to the Wall of Honor here in the BC Lions. Just absolutely adore those men and what they meant to this organization.
Billy actually started with the Eskimos a long time ago. I'm not sure he started when those cars, the vintage vehicles.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Billy was just starting when that car was brand new.
Good people. And again, our congratulations. Eskimos start double tight end formation. Maybe a little more, Chad Simpson, and a lot more here. Simpson, second level, all the way to midfield. Alex Hoffman-Ellis finally tracks him down. I was going to say, without Darius Bowman, they might rely a little bit more on Chad Simpson, and it's a 35-yard gallop.
Yeah, let those big boys eat, and that's what they do. As you see, DeAnthony Batiste coming around the corner, and he's their first to show on who's filling, and boy, they're excited. That's an explosive play, getting them in good field position.
Lions are last against the run. In the double tights and straight ahead, they're gonna try and pound it with Simpson, and this time Elimimian steps up.
I like it. Right now you feel like Ben-Hur if you're Matt Nichols, just whipping the chariot and the horses down the battlefield and riding the big boys up front, and you can hand it off like that and get big chunks of change. Boy, it makes you feel pretty good about what you're doing and your capabilities of moving the football.
Never thought we'd get a Charlton Heston reference on Thursday Night Football, but
hey, I grew up watching those movies, and those were killer movies. Sunday, that was it. Family day, watching those kind of movies.
2nd and 5. Nichols got some time. Does he have an open man? And Ryan Phillips can't hang on.
Oh, man, he almost had his 41st of his career right there. He was tracking it well.
The old vet thought he should have had it, but
I think the receiver actually turned and played defender, knocked it out of his hands, but little bunch formation and trying to get Stafford out there. And Phillips center field turns, makes a play in the football. Oh, he just dropped it.
Eastern Washington quarterback, and almost an interception for an Eastern Washington graduate DB.
Matt Nichols can't believe it. He thought he had a pretty good throw out there, but Ryan Phillips did a nice job of center field turning, relocating the football. Just couldn't come up with a much-needed turnover.
So Shaw looks for the corner and will hit it out around the 20. Is that going to be a legal punt? No, we got it at the 19. So hit it finally, but it works out. Well, the FIBA Women's Basketball Championship begins Sunday live from Edmonton. Catch Canada's first game against Puerto Rico. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific on TSN 1 and 5.
So I'm trying to understand that last play call, 2nd and 5. They just drove them off the football, had success, and then they pushed the ball 35, 40 yards down the field when they got BC Lions on their heels. I think they outthought themselves.
Not like you to critique an aggressive play.
No, but
I hear you.
When you're rolling like that, and you're Ben-Hur, and you're whipping the chariot down the field, I keep riding that bad boy.
Lule under duress, escaped for a moment and hits the deck a couple of yards shy of the original line of scrimmage.
You know, CC, you heard me talk about the BC Lions and the pure later tackle hunger and the sack total, and how the BC Lions are doing their darndest not to contribute to that and let opposition get to the quarterback. Doing a nice job of protecting Travis Lule this year. The pressure's trying to close in on him a little bit here in the second half.
Officially credited as the first sack for the Eskimos tonight, and as you mentioned, just the 4th against the Lions this season. So 2nd and 12. Lule has time, taking a shot. Arsenault against Watkins.
That's a beautiful
incomplete
matchup.
And Arsenault's had some success tonight against the veteran Watkins, but not that time.
Yeah, it was well covered. Patrick Watkins blanketed Manning step for step. Two big bodies, 6'3" going 6'5". Watkins outside leverage, playing everything inside, closes. He may look back at that and say, man, I should have had that pick.
Third 2 and out of the game for the Lions. And Edmonton should come up with good field position here. Although Leone has been blasting the football. This one not as deep. And a returnable one across midfield for Kendall Lawrence to the Lion 50-yard line. Let's go back to the sidelines and check in with Perry.
Chris, not all XCFL quarterbacks can have the physique of your partner up there, Matt Dunnigan. There's Kahari Jones, coach with the BC Lions. Kahari stays fit by after practice. He pulls out the skipping rope at the practice facility of the Lions and does his routine. Unfortunately, his Achilles tendon didn't follow with him this week. Never really had a serious injury, and that's what happened to him this week. He was getting the gears as the Lions came out to start the game. He was a little bit behind on those crutches. It's been a tough week for the coach.
I believe he said first time on crutches at age 44.
You know, I took an 80% of Kahari Jones back in 2004 because he was better than the 100% of quarterbacks that I had at 80. But I was talking to him yesterday, and I was walking by the office. I saw the crutch. I said, "What's going on?" He goes, "Yeah. Well, he was jumping rope, but he was doing double unders, okay? And I'm going, at your age, why were you doing double unders? Well, I was just finishing up my workout. You know, coaches try to stay fit. You know, they're doing a lot of sitting around, coaching, watching videos, and you got to stay fit, and I understand that, but boy, I hate that for him because it's going to make it tough on him to do his job."
2nd and 4, Miles taken down. Cord Park stepped up, and he'll stop him short of the first down. Chris Jones right on the scene, and it looks like he's already signaled to the offense to go for it on 3rd and a yard and a half.
Yeah, these coaches, they're gunslingers, both Tedford and Chris Jones. They don't care. They got trust in their defense.
Last short yardage, they didn't move it very far, and they don't hear Big Hill hanging on.
Man,
and I'm not sure. They had to get beyond the 40.
Yeah, about 6 inches, 7 inches behind. I don't know.
Far side of the field, the stick is right on the 40. On the near side,
Based on the spot, where they spotting it?
Past the 40.
I can't see it right now. Everybody's in the way. No, they didn't get that.
They didn't even get the 40. It's a turnover on downs. It's BC football.
That's huge.
And this string of unsuccessful 3rd and 1s in the league this year continued. Adam Big Hill told Perry Solkowski at half they needed a big play. They get it here.
Oh, you got a big chunk of nickels right there going over the top as the big boys gave him room. They go low. Biggie goes high, as well as Solomon. Biggie knows it. Now it just needs their offense to crack this Edmonton defense once again.
Biggest defensive play of the night. Lions get the ball back when Edmonton was in scoring position. Here's Andrew Harris tripped up after 2 to 3, and he's within a couple now of 100 on the night.
Well, I just have a sense anytime he touches the football, he can provide an explosion play, and Lions could use one right about now.
Final play, 3rd quarter, barring a penalty. BC's been 2 and out. Back-to-back times. After marching the field on their first possession of the second half. Lulay, almost picked off. J.C. Sherritt couldn't hang on. Read the mail, a pass intended for Courtney Taylor. Lulay fortunate he didn't give it right back. Well, we're through 45 minutes here. Lions scoring a touchdown on the opening possession of the 3rd quarter, and it's 23-17 football game here in Vancouver.
Yeah, you know, just not a lot of offensive production from the BC Lions. A couple of plays and series they've gone out and been able to score, but Edmonton continues to go out there and shut them down. Close football game.
Turnovers even after the turnover on downs. They nearly gave it back. J.C. Sherritt almost had his 3rd in as many games.
Absolutely beautiful play, and I can tell you, J.C. Sherritt flies over there. He reads the eyes of the quarterback, and his eyes take him over here. And watch J.C.'s reaction right in the middle of your screen. Number 47, he almost gets his 3rd in 3 weeks. Gets his left hand on there, and his right hand, he can't secure it. That's a gimme. That might have been a pick 6. I know he's killing himself on that because he put himself in a great position to make a play, turn this ball game in favor of the Edmonton Eskimos once again.
If the roof was open here at BC Place, Richie Leone might be bringing rain. He's averaged over 51 yards a punt so far tonight. This one 49, and Lawrence just knocked off balance by Bola Combo. The gunner got down to upend Kendall Lawrence.
And it's those type of plays that we've seen here in the second half by the special teams that have really ignited this football team and kept them in the ball game. Another one right there.
Well, a huge football game for BC. trying to avoid a third consecutive loss and to fall 3 games back of the Lions at this point in the season. But they've got work to do. Matt Nichols has better numbers and has a 6-point lead against Simpson. Counterplay, and Chad Simpson fights for an extra yard or 2 up across the 25.
Yeah, Matt Nichols has struggled here in that third quarter. Really struggled. Most of the offense production was on the ground. And 44 yards passing, I believe, in the quarter for Nichols.
Well, again, operating without their #1 offensive weapon, Adarius Bowman, left the game in the first half.
They have plenty of weapons out there. Just got to feed them the rock. And they got to step up and make plays.
2nd and 6. 3-man rush. And it's dumped off, and Alex Bazzi, the defensive end, with the tackle on Simpson. Looks like Simpson's got enough.
All right.
No, they're going to be short. That marker got moved to get out of the way, and it looks like they'll be a yard or 2 short, and there won't be a gamble this time.
Yeah, we talked about football IQ and playing thing underneath it defensively, and that's exactly what Bazzi, Big Hill, and company do on that play. Play off, read it, jump it, and make a tackle. You know, we talked about Richie Leone's leg. Grant Shaw has been putting the ball beautifully this year as well. Big legs in the CFL this year due to the new rules. 5 interior linemen can't go down and cover until the ball is punted, so you're looking at hang time and big legs, and boy, these punters are loving it, pounding the football.
Line drive, and on a couple of bounces, scooped up by Enel, and that'll be no yards as he was interfered with downfield. So a penalty on the play against the Eskimos will improve the field position for Travis Lulay here. Early 4th quarter, down by 6. Matt, it's been fun having you here tonight. Glenn Suter is celebrating the graduation of son Jared. Our congratulations to Jared Suter, graduating from Belmont University in Nashville. And so they might be at Legends watching us here in the 4th quarter tonight.
Suit's probably deep into it right now, celebrating. I'm happy for the Suter boys down there. They're loving some Nashville, having a good time. Happy to feel MCC stepping up and calling off the IR basically, and getting that chance to call a game with you is outstanding.
Been a fun game. Andrew Harris drilled at the 40, might get one.
You know, my partner Gordon Miller, he's stepping out on me. He's in Calgary doing the hockey, and you know, so
August hockey.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe it? I can. Gord's there for a week in Calgary. I'm here with you, loving it.
2nd and 9. Trying to avoid another 2 and out. He's got some time. Anybody open? And now closed down in a hurry. J.C. Sherritt shoots in and takes down Lulay and forces the Lions offense off the field again. That's a sack for Sherritt. And so that's the 13th different Eskimo who has registered a sack this season.
There he is right here. Watch him as he spies Lulay. We saw just last series in pass coverage. Here he's in the zone. He's deep tracking. Well, just a couple years ago, he had 130 tackles on the year. Guy can flat out get it done.
Vacuumed up by Lawrence, and then he gets cut down. A good tackle there by Pascal Lochard on the teams, as the special teams and the defenses dig in here. With 11.5 minutes to go, 4th quarter, still 23.
Player from Laval showing you how it's done on the teams, flying down there and then exploding into the football. Tackling a elusive returner in Kendall Lawrence, getting his 9th special teams tackle of the year. Pascal Lochard earning his stripes.
Eskimos start at their own 30, back into the hands of Simpson, who got tripped up, but
he was
scrambles about.
He was knee running right there.
See where they spotted, reached out for the 35, but Well, they're going to give him the 35.
Oh, man, it was a nice job of keeping his feet or keeping his knees. He was running on his knees here. One of my dad's best friends, C.J. Pickering, we used to play football in the backyard on your knees, right?
Boy, he did stay.
Yeah, and C.J., Mr. Pickering, he could run on his knees faster than most people can run on their feet. It was unbelievable.
12 carries, 94 for Simpsons. Second down. Nichols now going to run, and he's got a first down. Diving forwards, doesn't do it much anymore with the ACL history that he has. Just his 6th run of the season, and that's his longest, a 7-yard scramble for a first down.
Doesn't look like much, but that's a big play at this point in the football game. Feels pressure, finds a little soft spot in the pocket, beats Brooks as he tries to contain, gets the first down, knows what he's got, gives it up because Solomon is in the area. Hey, I'm going down just like he did there because Solomon's stalking. You know that's not right. I'd still be running. But hey, he's living to play another play.
Make to Simpson over the backfield. McCarty cut down. Ronnie Yell stepped up and brings down the local product. It'll be 2nd and 5. Matt Nichols won his first college game at Montana State, where Travis Lulay had lit it up. And Lulay was actually there.
Yeah, he was.
Up in the spotter's booth with the Montana State coaches. And he remembers that first win that got Matt Nichols kick-started, 2 times a Big Sky Offensive Player of the Year, after nailing down the first win in an upset against Lulay's Montana State. 2nd and long. Pressure on underneath. Simpson not going anywhere this time.
That's 2 series in a row the BC Lions defense has played smart and gotten off the field relatively quickly, giving the ball back to the offense, keeping his team in the game. That's now their offense just needs to come up with an explosive play here.
Ryan Phillips made the play, and his veteran presence certainly big for Mark Washington in that defense with a young secondary. 5 punts and a turnover on downs for the Eskimos in the second half, so they've bogged down. Antolin gets a block. And up around the 35-yard line after a 40-yard punt by Shaw. Andrew Harris closing in on 100 for the 2nd straight week. Trying to put the Lions over the top here in the 4th quarter. Currently trailing by 6.